Just looking back at the last 7 Premier League away results for Manchester United doesn't bode well for them. Just one win so far, and even though they've had good results against Southampton in the past, this stat itself will surely scare some Manchester United fans and their recent performances as well. And they talked there about this being a must-win game, and I think Erik ten Hag tried to flag it away as every game is a must-win game for Manchester United. But tonight, Sharpe, must be a convincing win, because I don't think 1-0 is going to please Manchester United fans.
No, I think everyone's looking for one of those standout performances.
As a reaction, perhaps.
As a reaction, yeah. You need the reaction from Liverpool. You need to see that the lads were disappointed and they come back and put on a show. They do need a result. They need a performance. But I think they've needed that for the last season and a half. They come in full of. They've got such good players, and you expect so much of them, and they've been so disappointed in the last 18 months, 2 years, that they show up for 20 minutes, half an hour in a game. They don't quite get a goal when they're looking for one, and then the other team go up the other end and score and put them under pressure, and they struggle for results. This for me tonight, you know, you look at the stats. Southampton are struggling to score. They like to give the ball away in their own half. It's set up for Man United to go and put them on full press and score early goals and make the game comfortable. But we know that Man United don't like to do that, and they like to make a game of it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You talk about this, you know, 2 seasons now completed with Erik ten Hag. This third season, really. He's not been able to get the players on board, really, to really play the way Manchester United should be playing. And you just... you look at the squad. This is 90% Erik ten Hag's players, let's face it. Why hasn't he been able to do that in his 3rd season? So you're not talking about the 1st season here.
No, I think he's struggling. I think he's getting a free ticket. I think you look at the results away from home. I think the way he comes across. I think he's the sort of acting sort of CEO of the football club, that he's looking after the players. He's bringing players in. They're not playing well. He's setting them up wrong. I mean, against Liverpool, they got outclassed, outrun, outworked, outscored. I don't think he's good enough. Some of his sort of man management skills, I think, are not very good. Some of the way he's handling some of the players.
What do you mean, his man management skills?
Well, you look at Garnacho, you look at the players that have, like Sancho, that have gone in. You know, he goes to Borussia Dortmund, he's outstanding. But he can't go into Man United and do that. There's been issues at the football club, and I think they're being addressed. I think the new owners that are coming in, they're setting things up, you know, with the training ground facilities, the new ground potentially. They're bringing in sort of new technical directors and people that are signing players. But you look at the actual management of the team. When you listen to ten Hag talk about his team, or whenever he's doing in interviews, he just comes across as boring and very sort of underwhelming, and he's not very optimistic about his team. And I think his team play like his personality, which is, you see, it's OK, you know, I don't have to run back because we can't win the league. And, you know, I'm not going to... It doesn't matter if we lose today because we won the FA Cup. It's that sort of personality. I think that's coming across in the way they play. And, yeah, I'm not his biggest fan. And I think today could be another example where Man United go and potentially could get turned over today.
So you think his communication, his personality and his lack of charisma is an issue? Do you need that to be a Manchester United manager? And maybe Sharpe might be the best to answer that.
I think you do. I think you need to be a big personality to be at such a big club and have so many demands on you. I think he came into the club, and I think he dealt with a lot of situations on and off the pitch very well. But now performances, everybody's expected these performances to, you know, the good performances to come sooner, and they're not. Everyone's still waiting to see what Ten Hag is going to do and what his team produce for 90 minutes. They produce it for 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there. I think a couple of the decisions he makes in team selection have been very choice, to say the least. You know, Rashford, who's not scored since March, who's not played well for probably 18 months, still gets in the team, yet Garnacho gets left out, possibly because of a like tweet by Ronaldo. Ahmed Diallo should have been starting every game for me from the end of last season. He's looked the bright spark, along with Mainu, and he's sort of been in and out the team. So there's decisions about his team selection as well.